Coming up, the wildfires in California are still out of control. This is the deadliest campfire in history.
Plus, temperatures are expected to warm up a little bit the next couple of days. How the rest of the week looks, we'll show you on the full forecast ahead. UTRGV TV starts now.
The deadliest fire in California history, a campfire. The campfire in Butte County has now burned 130,000 acres and is 35% contained, the death toll rising to 84 people.
The campfire started last Thursday morning, grew quickly, and forced evacuations. It stormed through Paradise and left behind devastation. Firefighters are working to establish containment lines. As to what caused the deadly fires remains under investigation. The fire department in San Antonio has gathered 21 firefighters to drive up to California to help with the wildfires. San Antonio Fire Department Captain Brian Stanash said, "We got 1,400 miles to go, 6 trucks in our task force, and when we get there, we will receive our assignment."
El Chapo Guzman, accused of heading a criminal enterprise that spanned continents and caused bloodshed throughout his native Mexico, the trial has commenced and is set to last 4 months. Federal marshals and officers with bomb-sniffing dogs guarded the courthouse, and guests endured security screenings, X-ray machines, and metal detectors. El Chapo has pleaded not guilty. If convicted at all, he is sentenced to life in prison. U.S. Attorney Fels said in court Tuesday that Guzman will be proven guilty through audio and video evidence, as well as text messages and testimonies from law enforcement and former associates of Guzman. On November 20th, 2 men were caught on a surveillance camera walking into a store. These suspects stole alcohol and assaulted the store clerk. They left the scene in a tan Chevy pickup truck. Police are asking for the public's help to identify these robbery suspects.
It is starting to warm up again in the valley. We have some cooler temperatures in the morning, but it will slowly warm up throughout the day. Now let's take a look at our forecast for the week. 70 on Monday, 73 on Tuesday, and then we warm up on Thursday. 80 on Thursday, 84 on Friday, 84 on Saturday, 86 on Sunday, and 87 on Monday. We might see some clouds stick around through the week with some breeze and light rain, so let's make sure to bring a jacket before you leave your house. That wraps up your 7-day forecast. Jess, back to you.
The Centers for Disease Control is now being accused of hiding the deaths of 2 children that suffered from a polio-like illness. Parents shared that by not acknowledging the 2 deaths, they aren't informing people about the severity of acute flaccid myelitis, AFM. A veteran of the CDC says even the past week have expanded the number of disease detectives on the program. CDC spoke about how they were sorry to hear that the parents felt they were hiding something. A parent of one of the children that died from FAM says, "You are doing these children and a family a disservice to not further educate physicians or demand surveillance." CDC has now begun to respond to the parents due to this situation.
An air traffic controller in Las Vegas was fired after slurring during a nightly solo shift. According to Las Vegas Review-Journal, the woman started her shift around 10 p.m. Wednesday night, and her instructions appeared to degrade shortly after 11 p.m.
Radar contact. Code land.
Somebody up there that knows what they're doing.
760, rumor low at Custico.
Say that again.
Frontier 762, runway 1 mark, Super Tico.
Okay, confirm it's Frontier 262. Clear for takeoff, 1 right.
Sorry, Frontier 262, runway 1 right, Super Tico. Sorry, I'm choking a little bit. United 448, correct. Let's just direct back point.
The controller slurred her words and mixed up plane call signs before she became unresponsive. She left pilots confused and unsure of what was going on. The woman said, "Sorry, I'm choking a little bit," while she was heard coughing. According to the Federal Aviation Administration, what occurred is not acceptable, and they are very concerned about the incident on Friday. The agency changed its rules to require 2 controllers to be in the tower before midnight. A 10-year-old Arizona girl thwarted a possible kidnapping last Wednesday. The girl was out walking with a friend in the neighborhood when a man pulled up and told the girl that her brother had been in a serious accident and needed to go with him. When the 10-year-old asked for the code word, he froze and drove off. The girl's parents had come up with a code word. The mother said that there's always that special situation where there might be somebody they don't know well, so that's why we came up with the code word. Sheriff Mark Lamb said that thanks to the parents' that taught their kids a code word, it potentially saved the girl's life.
New Hampshire authorities are investigating a double murder case by examining recordings from an Amazon Echo speaker. A judge ruled that they can use the Alexa voice assistant. Prosecutors think that there may be an Echo recordings that captured the attack on Christine Sullivan. The Echo was taken from the kitchen while the home was searched. Investigators believe that the Echo recordings may help in providing evidence such as audio recordings of the attack and the events afterwards. Amazon stated, Amazon will not release customer information without a valid and binding legal demand properly served on the U.S. Objects to inappropriate demands as a matter of course. Straight ahead, a controversial photo that raises eyebrows. A group of students do the unthinkable and are concerning social media users, where it all took place coming up.
Cooler temperatures are coming in towards the valley, and the holidays are approaching us. Will it be warming up soon? Stay tuned for the rest of the newscast.
When you donate a coat at Burlington, it's just like giving someone a coat.
It's a nice one.
They gave me a new coat.
Donate a coat at Burlington, and you'll make a difference.
I really appreciate this.
I love this coat.
Thank you.
You do this, someone gets this.
Thank you.
You get 10% off your entire purchase, and someone gets a coat. Join Burlington's commitment to giving back. You'll feel warm inside.
Thank you very much.
And so will they.
From the bottom of my heart.
She looks beautiful.
Sophie's eating a tuna sandwich, and her meeting just got moved up to now. So she tries new Listerine Ready tabs. She's chewing that tiny tab, which turns into a swish of liquid. She's swishing away, which feels a little like, what? Unleash the clean feel of Listerine. Anytime, anywhere. Sophie girl, you are ready. Introducing new Listerine Ready tabs. Bring out the bold.
A high school in Wisconsin will not be punished after doing what appeared to be a Nazi salute in a prom group picture showing 60 students. The picture was posted on Twitter earlier in November, and it didn't take long before it went viral. Photographer Peter Gust, who took the picture, says that the students were just waving. Baraboo Superintendent Lori Mueller states that we cannot know the intention in the hearts of those who were involved. The students will not be punished for what appeared to be a Nazi salute because doing so would violate their First Amendment rights.
J.B. Klaus, a 13-year-old, is missing after her parents had been shot dead after someone kicked their door in. She vanished just after the shootings. An Amber Alert was issued for her Monday, and the FBI has listed the kidnapped or missing people. There was a 911 call from an anonymous caller that caused the authorities to investigate. The dispatcher was said to have heard a lot of yelling during the 911 call. There was no information as to who would have made the call or what was being yelled. They have asked for 100 volunteers to participate in the search, which took place about 3 miles from the family's home. There is no information as to the motive or her parents' killers. No gun was found at the scene, but the parents' deaths were ruled as homicide. Jamie is still missing, and authorities believe that she is still alive and wishes to bring her home. North Korea has at least 13 secret operating bases where they are working on their ballistic missile program. Trump has asked for Kim Jong-un to wind down his country's nuclear program, but he declined.
The audio recording of journalist Jamal Khashoggi, who was killed, shocked the intelligence officer who heard it. The Turkish president told reporters that the killers must have been on heroin because nobody would do anything like that otherwise. So far, the investigation is ongoing, but strong evidence in pointing at de facto Saudi leader Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman to the murder of Khashoggi.
Coming up, state troopers find a surprise when they receive a phone call from around 11:35 p.m. Find out what surprised these troopers next.
The sun finally approached the valley after these past cold fronts. How long are these sunny days expected to last? More on the upcoming weather forecast after the break.
Find your songs and sing it round, 'cause you found what you've been dreaming of. Yeah, you know that this is really love.
Hey guys, get something for Nana.
Brian.
Thomas.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, quick question. Do you like paying for things that you don't need?
No.
And do you want to get things you love for free?
Who wouldn't?
Exactly.
Right.
That's why Verizon decided that everyone in the family should get the unlimited they want without paying for things they don't, and why it now comes with 6 months free Apple Music.
Dad, Apple Music.
He gets it. This guy gets it.
This holiday, get the gift you want, the music you love on the network you deserve. Switch now and get $300 off our best phones.
They say you're supposed to deny your cravings. You know what I do instead? I snack on Blue Diamond almonds. Wasabi and soy sauce? Don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
All the flavors you craved in a superfood. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
It is starting to warm up again in the valley. We have some cooler temperatures in the morning, but it will slowly warm up throughout the day. Now let's take a look at our forecast for the week. 70 on Monday, 73 on Tuesday, and then we warm up on Thursday. 80 on Thursday, 87 on Friday, 84 on Saturday, 86 on Sunday, and 87 on Monday. We might see some clouds stick around throughout the week, with some breeze and light rain, so make sure to bring a jacket before you leave your house. That wraps up for your 7-day forecast. Back to you.
Another heart medicine is being recalled after tests showed that it was tainted with potential cancer-causing chemicals. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration says that the drug is being recalled because the blood pressure drug has tested positive for NDEA, which is a suspected human and animal carcinogen used in gasoline. FDA suggests taking the drug until your doctor or pharmacist provides a replacement.
It was around 11:35 p.m. that an on-duty police officer received a call about an elephant that had gotten loose in West Town. Troopers responded to the field within 10 minutes and realized that the animal had escaped from a nearby sanctuary. The troopers spoke to the elephant similar to a dog and told it to go back home. The elephant turned around and headed home. The look on the trooper's face being in shock with a 4,000-pound elephant wandering around and enjoying its freedom.
Around 50 million people suffer from dementia worldwide, and the number is projected to rise. A new 5-minute neck scan might be a key to stop this. More about this after the break.
I'm Clay Thompson, and I'm built with chocolate milk. Nutrients to refuel, natural protein to rebuild, backed by science.
When you donate a coat at Burlington, it's just like giving someone a coat.
It's a nice one.
They gave me a new coat.
Donate a coat at Burlington, and you'll make a difference.
I really appreciate this.
I love this coat.
Thank you. You do this, someone gets this.
Thank you.
You get 10% off your entire purchase, and someone gets a coat. Join Burlington's commitment to giving back. You'll feel warm inside.
Thank you very much.
And so will they.
From the bottom of my heart.
She looks beautiful.
Researchers have found a 5-minute neck scan that could predict a risk of developing dementia 10 years before symptoms emerge.
The test will analyze the pulse of blood vessels in the neck. People with intense pulses that have a greater and more irregular blood flow are more likely to suffer from dementia. The scan won't give doctors the power to prevent it from happening, but if you can detect the risk in people in midlife, it gives them a chance to change their lifestyle.
Technology is just advancing more and more nowadays. Now before we head out, let's get one last look at this week's forecast. 70 on Monday, 73 on Tuesday, 73 on Wednesday with slight showers, and then we warm up on Thursday. 80 on Thursday, 87 on Friday, 84 on Saturday, 86 on Sunday, and 87 on Monday. That's all for this week's forecast. Enjoy the sunny weather that we will be having throughout the week.
Thank you all for joining us today.
Make sure to follow us at UTRGV TV on Facebook and Instagram.
Be sure to download our UTRGV weather app.
That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Until next time.